What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Coffee and Clash episode. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. As always, I will not be answering comments in the comments section of this video, but please leave me questions for future Coffee and Clash episodes. If your question does not get answered the next video, hang tight. I do save them. It still might get answered in a future video. So let's get right into it. The first question comes from, is that Squirrel? Squirrel TV, that's what I would say. It's not spelled right, but Squirrel TV. Jake, how is the hierarchy in One Hive set up with leadership? I heard you mention a quote war general. What is that position? You have others that only do recruitment. I am a co in a level 6 clan that started off casual, but we have gotten bit by the war bug and have started to become more serious about warring. We really look up to One Hive, and you guys have helped us a ton. Thanks for all you do. Also, if you're a Razorback fan, then to you, sir, I say go Hogs. Hey, what's up, man? Go Hogs. I am a fan. I'm always disappointed in them, but I guess you would call me a fan. Yeah, a war general is, we have a few guys that they try to be on, especially in a range matchup, to where you're sort of directing traffic, as we call it. If you are, you're saying, okay, it's time now. We need a Town Hall 9 to step up and 2-star this Town Hall 10. We need, we need people to start clearing from the bottom up. We need, at this point in the war, we're going to allow 3 Town Hall 10s to start making 3-star attempts, just directing traffic and going for maximum stars and doing that the most efficient ways possible. So it's just a role in a serious war to where they're really, to where, everyone's clearing something through someone that has a game plan, that knows what they're doing, that's going to get you, more stars, more efficient attacks. You're not going to waste attacks because not everyone's on the same page. Hope that makes sense. Yes, there are absolutely people that just do recruiting, that do that. There's, it's all segmented. It's just it's a group of people that help run the clan, and that's how they do it. So hope that answers your question. The next one is from David Mendez. When you have bad attackers in your clan, do you find that it's a better solution to take your time and train them to become better, or kick them out and recruit people that are already good? It just depends on where you're at as far as your clan. We have such a process to get into One Hive that you're not going to have a quote bad attacker that actually walks through the doors of One Hive and starts a war with us. There's so many stages. We're going to have watched them do several war attacks. But if you're in your ordinary clan that has to just have the doors open and people, hey, I want to join your clan, then yeah, you're probably going to have to train some attackers. You're not going to have many ready to go 3-star attackers knocking on your door and just walking in and saying, hey, I want to be part of your clan. There's too many well-known good clans out there for that to happen. So yeah, I would be prepared to train some people up for sure. Alexander Jones, haha, didn't think I'd ever laugh so hard as a One Hive video. Some of the guys cracked me up. I think this was just in reference to some old comments that I was, haters that I was responding to. Your reactions are spot on. Keep it up, man. Next CNC. I personally don't think that Supercell will ever do anything against modding and the other terms of service cheats, exploits, etc. Technically, having 2 accounts is against terms of service. I don't think that's true. I'll have to check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. If Supercell comes out and says they won't enforce anything, will you ultimately accept the game as it is now? I've accepted the game as it is now. I don't like it. There's parts of the game that I don't like, and obviously modding is a huge part of that, but I've accepted it. What you guys have to understand is that 4 months ago, everybody was in the closet. Every clan, there was people from Clash Heads going on podcasts saying, hey, we're a fair play clan. If we catch people modding, we boot them out, which was insane. And everyone knew it was insane, but people were still saying it. That's not happening anymore. Sure enough, hardcore modding clans don't really want to go up, the good ones anyways, don't want to go up against One Hive. They don't want to war with fair play guys because it's not a competition. They're going to have a perfect war, and we're not. The outcome is already decided before the war ever starts. So once it got so common and so accepted that people are laughing about it, tweeting about it, they don't hide it anymore. There's nothing to hide because Supercell hasn't done anything about it. So as long as we can both play on the separate ends of the playground, I don't see any reason why we can't get along and that we all can't accept the game the way it is. I'm still against modding. I wish Supercell would wake up tomorrow. I've always said this. I wish we'd wake up tomorrow and everybody that mods is permabanned. They have to start over if they want to play the game. And people will say, oh, they won't do that because of money. Maybe you're right. I don't know. It's not my decision. If it was my decision, it'd be over tomorrow. There'd be no more modding or you'd be banned. Now, that being said, it doesn't, it's not, if it's not that way, as long as we can play on separate ends of the playground, I'm fine with it. As long as we don't have modding clans beating down our door trying to war us when they're obviously playing a separate game than we are, then we can all get along. They can do their thing, we can do our thing, and everybody have fun. And that's what it's all about ultimately. So I've accepted it. I don't like it. I wish it was different, but it's not. So let's just all play our own way and play separately. There's no sense mixing modding and non-modding clans. That makes no sense, and it's not competitive. And I think everybody, including modding clans, including fair play clans, all we really want is a fun competitive war. So if we can do that, then we can live together and have fun. So that's how I respond to that. Next one is Xavier Benjamin. Jake, I want to join a high-level war clan, but my problem is that my mindset is that if I don't get 3 stars in all my attacks, then I shouldn't try to join one. I'm in a 2-star clan. I'm the only one people that doesn't use go wipe. I mess up 1 out of every 5 attacks and miss the 3-star. Should I stay in this clan and try to improve until I get more 3 stars, or find a 3-star clan? It's been bothering me for a while. Man, listen, I hope that this new Ninja Live episode shows this more. I thought maybe the cleanup episode would show it more. But guys, everybody messes up. If you're a fair play guy and you're not practicing an attack 100 times or 30 times or 20 times before you go in and do it for the real attack, you are going to mess up. Don't let that get you down. If you're only messing up 1 out of 5, you are a beast. We'll take you in 1 hot if you're that good. If you're talking about max D-Town all 9s and you're 3-star and 4 out of 5, you are welcome in our clan, I can assure you, because I screw up a lot more than that. A lot of our guys do. It's going to happen. Things, even when you know what to do, sometimes in the heat of battle, you're going to mess up. So please don't let that get you down. It happens to everybody. And you'll go through slumps, you'll go through hot streaks. It'll just be a fluctuation. But this game has such a great balance to it that the smallest of mistakes can screw your attack up. And if that happens, you're not going to get the 3-star on a high level base, that is. A well laid out one. So no, definitely, man, I think you're cut out for a good war clan. Search it out, and you're going to just get better from there. So good luck to you. All right, the next one is from Purdue 050600 Clash. Can you be a teen on a track wrestling AP student and be a hardcore clasher? Also, as a teen, I don't have the ability to gym and boost all the time. Also, I'll get my phone taken away. Would you prohibit me from 1 hive? Excellent question, and I think a lot of people are in this boat. And man, honestly, you've got to be honest with yourself. If there's a chance that you can get your phone taken away in the middle of an arranged matchup, yeah, you're probably not suited for a hardcore high-level war clan. If you are just, gotta study, you got tests, you got things, other obligations, and you don't have the time to commit to a war, you are probably not cut out for a hardcore war clan. Nothing against you. It doesn't mean that you're not a good hardcore war type guy. It's just at this time in your life, you can't do it. You can't devote the time. You have the risk of you're, screwing up and getting grounded and not being able to do an attack. And real hardcore war guys can't have that possibility. It can't be a risk that they take. So just be realistic with yourself, and maybe in the future you're going to have a chance to do it, but right now it's just not the time for you. So yeah, I would say probably not, man. Chief Slap a hoe. Chief Slap. Okay. Jake, do you think it's possible to be in a hardcore? Oh, yeah. Okay. So similar question. Do you think it's possible to be in a hardcore war clan while only having 4 hours at night to play? I have been watching your channel for a year now, and I'm getting I'm sorry, I got covered up here. I'm getting exceedingly frustrated with not being able to really play against people who are any good. Lately, I find myself mailing it in, as I am tired of fighting go out clans. Given my lack of availability, is it worth to keep playing COC? Man, I hear you. I think 4 hours is enough. I absolutely do. I mean, you can't. People have lives, people have jobs, people have families. You can't expect 4 hours is a lot. If you can dedicate 4 hours a day to this game, I think you're cut out for any clan pretty much. I mean, I don't honestly game time actually on my iPad playing the game. I probably don't do any more than that. Probably not that much. Now, if you talk about the channel and the comments and all that stuff, I devote at least that much, if not quite a bit more. But actual game time, I think that's plenty. So I think you're right in the ballpark. Just you know, when you maximize your time, when you're on, be on and do all you can. I think you'll be in good shape. The Masnart. That's interesting. Hey, Jake, love the One Hive channel. My question in regards to the tying clan wars. I was thinking one day that would be a good idea for the average percent destruction to be the tiebreaker in clan wars. As an added benefit, it would prevent many of the Town Hall 10 attacks from just going for 50% or 51% in the battle. What do you think about it? I love it. I hate ties. I really do. We've had a few ties and I hate them. I don't care what the solution is, whether it be the tiebreaker by percent damage, whether it be each team puts one person out there and kind of like, in college football or something, they go back and forth until the overtime, whatever. They do attack a piece until someone screws up. I would be for anything. I don't like ties. Avina SYG. Jake Molt has just put out a video saying he doesn't have any respect. This is kind of an old comment, but I thought it'd be worth responding to. Any respect to clans who are active in wars? It just pissed me off. Why are YouTubers who are focused on clan wars not that popular as compared to YouTubers who put dumb clash videos? Yeah, someone sent me that video and I did see it, and I think it's an age thing. I really do. I think most of the demographic is kids from, let's say, 10 to 16 that just play the game casually when they have a break. They're not putting in actual time to getting better at the game. It's just an entertainment. It's just a mindless entertainment thing for them, and those guys are offering that for them. They're offering mindless entertainment. Hey, watch this 6-minute video of me being goofy, talking about something funny, maybe showing a funny attack or two, and they've been entertained for 10 minutes. And that's about the attention span of a person that age. Nothing against them. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not downgrading it. I'm just saying that's what it is. You have to realize that they're playing to their audience and they're getting paid for it. So no hate to Molt or any of the guys that are doing that. It's just a different demographic than what, like, say, my channel is going towards. Ephraim LP3 Cronus. Hey, Jake, love the series. I actually find it helps me to suck less despite not discussing specific attacks. Cool. My Coffee and Clash question is, how often do you 3-star a base town on the first attack? Is it worth going for scouting attack first to ensure cleanup attack 3-star? This is sort of a question I've answered before, but honestly, it just depends on. If we're in a very tough arranged war, man, it might be only 10 to 20% of actual 3-stars on the first attack. And you just have to sort of accept the fact that you're going for a 3-star, but it's probably not going to happen a lot of times on a fresh base. But that being said, on a weak war, on a farming war, it might be 50%, 60% that we're 3-starring the first times. It just totally depends on. So just approach it with a 3-star mentality, go for it, and hope for the best. And if you get it, great. If you have to clean it up, that's just part of it in a tough war. Alex Bakic. Jake, do you think One Hive will ever change its stance on mods, as eventually mods will rule in high-level war clans, and you will be limiting yourself playing with other fair play clans, and knowledge of the game will only get to a certain point? But if you ward against a mixed modding fair play clan with a few of your own modding members, I think it would make One Hive a strong clan. Of course, it would make it stronger. If you're willing to mod, you're going to be a better clan. I've talked about this numerous times. You can't. Even a clan that has 6 or 8 modders, it's going to be very, very difficult for a fair play clan that has a zero tolerance policy, might have a closet modder or 2, but they're going to have to do it all on their own, versus a clan that has 6 or 8 guys that are actually helping each other, maybe doing attacks for each other, helping each other with scripts, all the things that they do. It's going to be tough for you to go up against that. We've made that decision. Whether we lose, if we go up against modding clans and we lose, that's fine. Hopefully it makes us a better clan and we can be more competitive. Our goal is to be the best fair play clan out there, and that's all we care about. We don't care about anything else. So as far as I'm concerned, our stance will never change. If it does, I won't be here anymore. I'll find a clan. If I have to start a clan or quit the game, one of the two, I'll be in a fair play clan. Jehoyo. I don't know what that is. I have another question for you, Jake. How does it feel knowing that you've helped change the war community? Before it was the basic go white 2-stars. Now now the hybrid hits are making an uprising, and it's changing everything 2-stars when wars type of YouTubers style of attack. Clans like the one Molt and Galadons, etc., are switching to these, and must feel good to know that you have had a positive influence on things. Yeah, I mean, I I don't give myself a lot of credit, honestly. Maybe I should give myself more credit. I don't think so. This stuff would have got out there. I was just happened to be one of the first ones to start putting it out there and really explaining it for people that have not seen it to take it and run with it, and they have. And I think it's great. I think you see Clash with Cam and just recently Galadon and some of these other guys, Chief Pat. I mean, my guess, he's doing Queen Walk on this channel. I think that's awesome. I love it. It starts that way. They get a little taste of it, and they want to go a little bit better. Maybe one of them get a 3-star, and they just really like that feeling, and all of a sudden, that's what they're focused on. So I love it. It's going to make the Clash community better in general, the more that they put out there, and the more they sort of accept the fact that it's possible. You don't have to cheat to do it. And I think that was the major hesitation at first, is that people thought, oh my God, to 3-star any Town Hall 10, you have to mod, or to 3-star Town Hall 9s consistently, you have to mod. And they're realizing, because of their own clans coming to channels like mine and others and learning the attacks, oh, wait a minute. No, we can do this. This is possible for anybody. So I love it. More power to them. Mr. Sheldon. Damn it, Jake. I thought I bought the t-shirt, but I still suck. Wore it for some war attacks this weekend and got a string of 1-stars. Does it only work when you're drinking a beer or Maker's Mark? Please help. Man, I don't know. If you're wearing my t-shirt and you're not 3-starring, either your iPad's broke, or you're just, maybe your fingers are broke. I don't know. Because when I send them out, I put the magic touch on them. You guys ought to be wrecking bases with those t-shirts. So I can't really help you there. Sorry. Hussein Al-Salami. Al-Salami? Coughing Clash. Hey, Jake, I just watched one of the Spencer $23 video about LP3 Cry and how they are having amazing Warlock. I saw that they are using the Archer Healer trick on dealing with Lava Hounds. Why don't you arrange a matchup against them? By the way, if you ever spoke to Spencer, if yes, how's one half relationship with LP clans, because they don't mod? No, I've never spoken to him, and I've heard this thrown out there before, and honestly, the response that someone sent me a post of a comment he made on one of his videos, or Galadon's, I don't remember whose video it was, basically saying, hey, war with One Hive, you guys should match up with One Hive. And I think they think we're a modding clan. The comment from Spencer was something along the lines of, only if they'll agree to do all of their attacks in the first 10 minutes. I mean, it's insane, to basically prevent modding, which, whatever. I mean, we do spend a lot of time. I'm actually going to do a video shortly on a session, a Twidless session, where we put a picture of a base up. You're going to see the whole thing, the talking, the drawing, start to finish, and the attack. So you'll see how much time actually goes into a planned attack in a serious war, and then you'll see why that's an absurd request to do all of our attacks in 10 minutes. So probably won't ever happen as long as they are under the impression that we are a modding clan. But whatever, honestly, I think we know that they know that this war would probably not go their way. Not saying that we're unbeatable. We clearly are beatable. We've been beaten. But for a clan that's just getting into it like they are, I don't think it would be a very competitive war. So probably won't see it happen anytime soon. All right, guys, we are out of time. Should have done some more videos in the background, but that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me some questions for the next one. Until then, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.